Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Justin Lowe. I am the owner and CEO of Sacchari Motors, the company I'm giving you this presentation on. Just a small look into this presentation. I'm going to be speaking on our company, what we expect to do, and as well as the problem within our company and that we feel our company may face, but how we're going to fight it and battle it and show that we are a very strong company and we're going to enter the vehicle community in a very strong, powerful way and completely take it over. So going into this next slide, I'm going to be speaking on basically our goals and what our company is. So Sacchari and what we are and what we hope to accomplish. We've developed revolutionary, high-powered electric motorcycles that are designed to attract all spectrums of the bike enthusiast community. We are not a typical typical motorcycle company. We're actually hoping to change the entire game of this. We're coming in with a new idea, a new concept that hasn't really reached the motorcycle community yet, and that is electric vehicles. We hope to bring something very different that will attract to all types of riders, that'll give the feel of the road, the speed and the wind in the hair, everything to these motorcycle riders that just hasn't reached them yet, in a way that with the electrical combination of free mileage, basically free to ride, and still have all the advantages that'll bring it to all different types of people. Our goal is to become the most well-known name in the motorcycle community as well in the electric vehicle market. We want to completely take over this market. We want to put every competitor, whether it being those who have tried to enter the electrical market and those just who have dominated the motorcycle market. We hope to be the name that everyone mentions, that everyone thinks about when they first consider getting a motorcycle. The electrical vehicle battle. It is very well known within the community, whether you're deciding to get an electric vehicle or not, that the battery is the biggest issue with them. The fear that the battery may not last long enough, especially many people have been talking about with Tesla, that you'll be purchasing a $70,000, even $100,000+ vehicle for only a few years later to have to put a $10,000 battery in again. With that being the biggest fear, that'll definitely be one of the biggest battles we'll have to face as a company going into this field. People will have that fear of our batteries, but we're going to show them that we are different. We're going to bring them something different and something cheap and affordable to everyone, with the speed and the power and the fun that motorcycles are supposed to bring. We're going to accomplish that need that has the ability to combat the high prices of bikes that are resulted. We're going to develop strategies of mitigating the high pricing of the bikes as a result of the input cost of these batteries. The company could operate within limited profits despite the features. So therefore, we hope to really change the game and give our competition and show people that this issue is no longer going to be a problem, especially with our company. With our partnership with energy companies to develop batteries with higher charging capacities, it's really going to change everything and really show that we have a solution to this issue everyone is afraid of. So moving on, we are now getting into our strengths of the company, our strengths of our bikes and basically who we are. Our bikes have a very sleek, modern design. We would say it has a combination of the rawness and hardness of a Harley, but yet the sleekness and beautiful physique of, if you know bikes, a Ninja, something just very pretty to the eye, but yet has the speed and force of a Harley. And of course, one of our biggest benefits and one of the biggest things we stand by is our affordability. Obviously, when you're getting into an electric vehicle, the point is you're trying to save money, especially living in downtown areas. It can be very hard with all the traffic and stop and go, consuming gas where the price of gas is so high. The ability to be able to go 3-4 days, sometimes even more, without even having to put the $60, $70, $40, whatever you're paying on gas is a change that everyone needs, and that's exactly what we are going to provide, along with being environmentally friendly, with still up to 300 horsepower as we will claim to be one of the fastest motorcycles available, is something that just treats both spectrums, the people that care about the environment, yet the people that still want the fastest and loudest, not loudest, but the fastest and most forceful motorcycle they can find. Along with one of our main strengths that we focus on is how easy it is for new riders. We expect to really make a bike that isn't impossible to tackle no matter the speed. It'll pick up with you. We're trying to make a bike that accustoms to the rider and understands the rider just as much as the rider will understand that bike. And of course, the high mileage per charge. We're expecting on our first bikes to already get up to 250 miles in one charge, which is extremely rare. It's about the distance that most cars, most electric vehicles are going, meaning depending on your driving, if you moderately drive, you should be able to go at least 2 to 3 days without having to charge your motorcycle, meaning that the 30-minute charge, 40-minute, however much you spend needing to fill it up, will last you 3 days, which is very incredible and definitely one of our biggest strong suits. Along with the 15-minute supercharge, we very much stand by, which we'll show you on the graph in the next page, that is something very different and very rare to be able to do. Most companies, especially Tesla, as you see there, has not even gotten close to that yet. With their new 2019 models on the supercharge, claiming to be able to do it within 2 hours, that still is nowhere near what our bike will be able to do with still the same amount of size on mileage and distance. So here on the graph, you also see the Nissan Leaf at around 8 hours. Of course, this is all the charge time on a 240 volt. There are superchargers that can do much faster, but these are like the safest ways to take care of your vehicle and charge respectively. Being the closest one to us right now at the moment is a hybrid, which doesn't even fully take gas. It's half gas, half electric, and still does not have the speed that we are going to be coming in at just about an hour, sometimes even less, depending on how you drive your vehicle. So moving on, we're going to be talking about our solution. Our biggest and first most important step is entering partnership deals with multiple different battery companies. This will ensure that we not only get the best price on our batteries for our company to make, but that'll make it easier and cheaper on the consumer. We will make sure that these batteries can be quick and easy to affordable and very long lasting. We're not hoping to get repair within 50,000 miles. We're hoping you can go 70 to 100,000 miles before even thinking about a new battery. And that is our goal with entering these partnership deals, to make sure that, one, we can get it at an affordable price, but to make sure we can guarantee that this is the right battery for the bike and for the consumer. Which moves into our battery development. We are hoping to develop a new kind of battery that will last longer, as I mentioned, something that will really change the whole concern around electric vehicles and their batteries. That will really disappear that issue. And with that, we're going to be creating new departments, a innovation department, which will be taking charge of that, giving us new ideas, new ways to fix it, always making sure that we are keeping up with today's issues, with the problems that everyone's facing. And along with that, we are going to be creating a user-friendly awareness. Today, when you think about a motorcycle, all the riders mainly want that loudness, that vroom vroom, the feeling it when they're driving, that vroom aspect. And that is a very big thing that we know we can't give when it's the electric motorcycle. But what's most important is that people understand the reasoning isn't just the loudness and feeling the road, but it is also how much you are helping and changing the environment. Getting rid of that fossil fuel and turning to an electric vehicle is the future. And we know that when we get that out, people will understand why we are so much more important and needed to be over any type of motorcycle, fossil fuel motorcycle vehicles that are out there, because electric is the future to saving the environment, and it'll make sure the environment continues to be strong and healthy. And finally, thank you very much. I hope this did help you guys. My contact information is justinlow71@gmail.com, or you can reach my cell there. And of course, if you have any questions, any concerns, please feel free to email me at any time. And thank you for giving me you guys this time.